room tour. I'm staying at the Iguana, and here is the entrance. Walk right in into this nice king-size bed, and it's just me, but they do this pretty little towel folds, and then you have 2 beach-size pool towels, a little fridge. The water isn't drinkable here, so they give you this little water container so that you can go get water from the bar anytime you need it. So remember to use that to brush my teeth. And there's just like a little thing, a big old bottle of hand sanitizer. It's a cute little closet. It's very small, compact, but it has everything you need. Safe, shelves, iron, laundry bag if you want to send out laundry. You know, important things. If you're staying here with another person, little lights. I love pillows, so I'm glad there's lots of pillows. They even managed to squeeze in a little sitting area. When I unpack, I'll put my bag up there. Lots of light, y'all. Artwork, TV. You can watch Netflix as well. Very nice size room. Like I said, lots of windows. And the bathroom is pretty big. Like, the shower is decent size. Let me back out so you can see. Decent size shower. But this is why I was like, oh, this is big. So, you know, double vanity. Again, cups so that, you know, you don't use the water to brush your teeth. I love when they have like a little cup so that I can put like toothbrush and stuff in. Makeup. Oh, they even give you wipes and Q-tips. And like a little bathroom. Is there a door? No door. That's okay. No door. And then he said, I'm sure you can see, that there's extra. They even give you extra toilet tissue so you don't have to ask for it. So that's nice. And they've definitely kept with the theme of iguanas. Hi, y'all. And like, yeah, nice size room. So I'm actually a day late for the trip. I was supposed to get here yesterday, Thursday. But my flight going into Atlanta was delayed by ridiculous reasons. I'm gonna have to do a story time. And so I missed my flight to Belize. It was the only one that day, so I ended up spending the night in Atlanta. But I did get to see my friend Rita, who she was in our Atlanta vlog, so go check that out. And we like just talked for hours, had dinner, and everything in between. So there was a plus to that. But now I'm here, and we are doing one of my favorite things in a few hours, which is a food tour. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm excited for the people I'm going on the food tour with, because I think it's their first one. So let's unpack. I like this tree. How was your first dish?
It was really good. I had fried cauliflower
Because she's a vegan. And I had snapper. It was good.
How was your snapper?
It was good. It was moist. I love fish. So I'm wondering what kind of ceviche they're going to give you.
Probably just vegetables.
I did all this and I didn't even introduce you.
Oh, I'm Chiquita and today's my birthday.
Comment happy birthday to her.
It's like a refried bean, onions, and maybe like a Parmesan cheese.
I think it's cotija.
Yes, cotija.
Yeah.
It's okay. It would be better if it was hot. It's room temperature. The beans have a smoky flavor. The taste there. And it's definitely crunchy. I haven't gone further in. No, so I'm a fan of the smell of the cheese. So I think it's probably stop right there and wait for the rest to come. It's hot. Temperature wise, which makes it better. Jalapeno, but I don't do spice. So it's definitely stewed chicken is very good.
Sabuches. Her assessment was correct. This is delicious. And I didn't eat the first one because y'all know I don't like beans.
This is a snapper empanada. Onions, pickled onions, pickled cabbage, I think. It's tasty, nice and hot, but it can use a little pico. Delicious though, nevertheless.
Like a salsa verde.
Yeah, or salsa. Yeah, some dipping sauce.
Okay, out of the 3, how would you rank them that we have?
This would be 2. This would be number 2, and then the second one.
What's it called?
Yes. That was very good.
Yeah.
Stewed chicken. This one doesn't make the list at all, so it's like 0.
So what we tend to do, we tend to tear them in half. It's hollow. We put the refried beans in the middle and we bite into it. Or you could tear it and dip it into the beans.
I don't like beans, but I'm tasting it because maybe it's delicious here. I still don't like beans. Fried jack. Fried jack. If you like beans, you put the beans inside, or you dip it in beans. You eat it like that. That's the 4th thing we had at the stop. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
Cheers! Ready? Chug a lug.
And then pull them out as you eat. Thank you. Oh, that's fine. Thank you. I have cheese for you guys. Like a little sweet flavor.
Okay, that was a lot, especially for me. I don't drink, but it was good. A little spicy though, it kind of hits.
It was just Tito's.
So you need these drinks? Yeah.
Alright, it was delicious.
Well.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.
Housemaid.
Yes, it's big right here at this store.
Which one is this one?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah. So this is chocolate.
Mm.
Oh, it's really good.
Uh-huh.
It does taste like chocolate. Yes.
It does taste like chocolate milk.
These are dessert shots.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. That was key lime. That was good.
That's my favorite.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Woo. That's sour. Woo. Okay, it was key lime,
And then they have
Blonde.
and then the pudding.
pudding. Good morning. I'm in Belize, San Pedro, Belize, to be exact, to celebrate my friend's 40th birthday. And so I'm here solo with some other people. Sean's back in New York, living his best life. But yeah, I got here yesterday after a tumultuous travel day, probably one of the worst I've ever had in a long time. And I know it can, like, it could be worse than that. So basically, okay, story time. There's limited flights here to Belize City, and so I booked Delta going and JetBlue back. So when I got to the airport, it was like 6 a.m. It was already delayed 30 minutes. I knew that the night before, which was fine because I had a 2.5 hour layover in Atlanta. I chose the longest layover just in case. So we boarded the flight. And what I'm about to tell you, like, the series of events, you just can't make this up. It's just like someone, the universe was like, Christina, you're not making a connection. So get on the flight, the door won't close, like the door won't latch, it won't catch. And so probably like 45 minutes, the crew spent trying to get the airplane door to close. And eventually a passenger was like, tell them to slam it harder, like then it'll catch. So they told him to slam it, the maintenance people to slam it harder. It finally catch. We're like, yay, great, we can take off. You know, I'm like, okay, I'll have like an hour and maybe like an hour and some change. I'll still be able to catch my connecting flight to Belize City. Then there was an issue with the slide. Like, I don't know if there was like an error message or something, but there was an issue with the slide. And so then they had to figure that out. But in between the door not closing and the issue with the slide, passengers were getting off the plane. Like, they had other connections. I guess they were like Google flighting in, Delta, message, whatever they were doing to get onto another flight so they can make their connection. I didn't have that option because I was doing the same thing because there was just no other way to get to where I needed to get to, right? No other way to get to Atlanta, no other way to, like, I even looked at Miami. So they were getting off, people, maybe like 6 to 8 people got off the flight. So after the door closed, after they figured out the issue, here comes the pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we are further delayed because one of the passengers who got off the flight had an international flight, and he said that because it's international, they have to give him back his luggage because they have to give that person back their luggage because they can't fly unaccompanied, like the luggage can't fly unaccompanied. So they had to open the bottom of the plane, get this person's bag out, and that was another further delay. Then, you know, the door is having issues, so then the door wouldn't close again. That wasn't that big of a deal. They fixed that quick. But then a part of the ceiling of like the row across from me, it was technically three rows. That's how wide or long the ceiling piece was. Fell down on the passengers. And then maintenance had to come back on and put it back up. And then that caused another delay. And then by that time, like by the time that happened, and you know, it takes a while, by the time you pull out the gangway piece and get on the runway and get in line, I missed my flight by 30 minutes. So I spent the night in Atlanta. Delta did give me a hotel and food vouchers because it was their fault, not due to weather or anything like that. It's the plane's fault, but. So I got to see my friend Rena, who y'all met in the Atlanta vlog. And then I caught the next flight to Belize City, which then I had to take the hopper to San Pedro. So I made it to San Pedro, Belize for the next few days, and I'm going to make the most of it. And what did we do yesterday? So yesterday when I arrived, you know, I just unpacked, settled down after rough 24 hours, and we hung out at the bar where we're staying, Pure Boutique Cabanas. Very cute. It has a sister resort, but we're staying at like the smaller area, and it has maybe like 6 private cabanas, so it's very small, very boutique. They have events every day. So for example, yesterday there was a live duo playing some great music, and so we had a good old time. They wished my friend a happy birthday, and then we headed to a food tour. And y'all know Sean and I love food tours. It's such a great way to experience the culture of a place, the food of a place, and get to taste things and without having to commit to something you may not enjoy. And so we did this food tour. We had a really great group. They were really fun, and our tour guide was absolutely wonderful as well. And this food tour is actually a mix of food and drinks, so you got to choose different drinks at each stop as well. So like rum punch, beer, like local beers. We also stopped at a shot, like a bar where they had like dessert shots. So key lime pie shot, flan shot. Oh, and then we stopped at a rum cream place where we got to taste 3 different rum creams: a coconut rum cream, a coffee rum cream, and a chocolate rum cream. And that was really good as well. It was like in a cigar shop. So if I can remember to give Sean the list, I'll have him list all the different places that we went on our food tour. So